What's up, guys? It's Taylor ham, egg, and cheese time. Let's go. Let's go. Check them fatties out. We're gonna take some Doritos. We're gonna dip the Doritos in cheese sauce, put them on the sandwich, drop some syrup on the cheese and ketchup, and the Taylor ham and the eggs. We're gonna crush it all for the camera. Oh yeah. Cheers. Lisette wants to know. By the way, Lisette, time out. Lisette, somebody from my team is going to reach out to you. We like the logo you did. But I also want you to do a lot, and he also want you to do a lot more stuff because I have a lot of ideas. Now, that's what I'm saying, AJ. That's what I'm saying. It looks like him. I've got a bunch of ideas. Lisette made, all right, let me back up. Lisette made me a logo, right? And I liked it. It's cool. I like it a lot. And I know a lot of artists, right? I know a lot of artists and whatnot. And I don't know if Lisette is, I don't know anything about her art background. And I don't really care because she did a good job with the logo that she created for me. So I'm thinking I have her do some more stuff because I am coming out with merch. I'd rather work with somebody who's in my streams every night and understands it. Like, when I come up with an idea, what's up, Dave Crack? My buns are shiny. Thank you, Munchkin. You better watch out. Munchkin said my buns are shiny. Good thing Jenny's not here. When I come up with an idea and I'm like, oh, I got this idea. I don't have to explain the idea. I don't have to explain it because she gets it already diet-wise. It's just coming up with the logo. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Paul? How are you? This is my only meal today, yes. Most days I do one meal. Some days I do two. Oh, no. She absolutely would, Munchkin. She absolutely would laugh. All right, so I'll show the camera. So we're going to dip the Doritos in the cheese. Put them down on here. Put that down on here. Put that down on here. Only one Dorito? You can't freaking count. All right. You enjoy my diet, Ortega? Awesome. I can't wait to see you in the private group. So, somebody asked, how do I survive on one meal a day? How do I survive on one meal a day? Because I eat enough food for the day to carry me through the day. First day as a member? Well, welcome, Brad. Welcome, Brad, to the Blake Diet. Brad, have you gone through the tutorials? Have you gone through the main course? Do you have any questions? Do you plan on counting calories, macros, micros? Where do you want to start, Brad? That's my question. About $3, $3.50. About $3, $3.50. So, why I'm asking Brad this? Because these are Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches time. Whenever anybody joins the Blake Diet, there's a private group included, and different people have different goals. Different people have come from different diets. What's your past dieting history? Do you want to count macros? Maybe you do. Let me get you set up. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to count calories. Maybe you don't want to count. Whatever you want to do, then... What's up, you're simply beautiful? Welcome back. Got to get you situated, right? Got to get you situated. Oh, Blake Horton fan page. I don't grant anybody access to my private page, the private Blake Diet group. My team does, and I'm sure you'll be denied and blocked for life. So, how many meals do you want to do? These are questions. Do you want to do 1 meal a day? Do you want to do 2 meals a day? What's your schedule like? People have trouble hitting their macros. All kinds of things. So, what you're getting is you're getting crowd-funded personal coaching. Crowd-funded personal coaching, where the reason why I can give personal coaching online at an affordable rate is because people are friggin', yeah, for $1 a day you can have all the access you want. Is because people learn from other people. Members learn from other members. Whatever fits your lifestyle, Paul. Whatever fits your lifestyle. There's no right or wrong answer. That's up to you. Let me dip and Dorito this one. Get a few Doritos on there. Don't want to hide the meat. All right. Oh, we lost a Dorito. Oh. All right. Oh, shit. All right, so you went through all the videos. You've tried a bunch of different diets with no luck, sticking through it on more than a month or so. Looking to track macros and lose weight while eating good. Well, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right place, right? So, thank you, Lisette. I appreciate it. Well, if you've had a challenging semester, I'm sorry, but life is challenging. Life is challenging. Last question, Brad. Do you train? Do you plan on working out? Well, Paul, I personally, I would recognize it as you did and move on. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. You're new to this, why punish yourself? And then the next thing is, you said you're a bartender. You bartender, which makes it hard not to go out. The next thing is, you should set yourself up for that. If I were a bartender, I'd be eating out a lot. I eat out right now, like, yes, thank you, Cody. For $1 a day, I'll tell you how to keep your body, get your body fat percentage low and keep it that way. I eat out like 2 nights a week now. As the summer unfolds, I see that being more like 3 nights a week. Like, if I didn't have you guys, I'm gonna have you guys no matter what. Look. And then if Jenny was like, if Jenny could go out, right? How many times a week do I do cardio? As many times I end up doing it. I do not much cardio in the winter because gym cardio is not fun. In my personal opinion, gym cardio is not fun. So I do not much cardio in the winter. Oh yeah. In the summer, I do a ton. Oh, Brad. Brad, this is what I'm going to say. If you work out 2 to 3 times a week, I want you, and do me a favor, Brad, so I don't forget about you. I want you to drop a post introducing yourself with that. Their pizza is amazing, Brian. He went to East Village Pizza because of me, and their food is amazing. It is. So, drop a post with, what's up, my name's Brad. I want to count macros, build strength. I work out 2 to 3 times a week. Everything you just told me that I asked. So, I can just later or tomorrow morning just be like, all right, here's what you need to do. Unless you already know what you need to do. But even if you already know what you need to do, it doesn't hurt to drop a post because I could probably shed some insight on something that either you missed or was not in the tutorial for your personal lifestyle. Now, what am I eating? Skittles? I'm eating Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches. Now, Paul, bartending. How many nights a week? Well, let's talk about, drop a post about bartending. Tell me how many nights a week you bartend. How many nights you have pressure to go out. Ortega, what's the next step? The cheesy nuts were out of this world? Oh, yeah. Ortega, the next step, now that you signed up, would be to apply to join, and you got instructions for this, maybe you already did, to apply to join the Blake Diet private group. And my team, I don't do the approvals. My team does verifications and approvals on a daily basis, unless it's Saturday or Sunday. I give them off on the weekends. And once you're in that group, and watch, don't get me wrong, go through the course and tutorials and all that, right? But you can be like Brad here and tell me you work out 2 to 3 times a week, you want to count macros, this. You can be like Paul, who says, I'm a bartender and it's kind of hard not to go out, so this is the situation. That's when I start offering much more personalized recommendations on how to live your life and hit your goals, right? The name of this meal, it's Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches, but some people from Central or South Jersey will call them pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwiches. And those people are wrong. Do I lift weights? Currently, 1 to 2 times a week. Currently, 1 to 2 times a week. I kind of accidentally ended up in the fitness industry. And I've made a lot of friends in the fitness industry. Some really awesome people. But to me personally, I appreciate a grape. Awesome, Ortega. So to me personally, fun is more important than being super, like, massive, muscular. I'd rather eat more carbs and be a little bit more bloated. Like, this meal's got 500 something grams of carbs. I'd rather eat the 500 something grams of carbs a day and be a little bit more bloated than be more dehydrated and look more shredded. Like, these are my personal preferences. And everybody's entitled to their own preference. Like, but I'd rather make every night a friggin' party. I'd rather make, like, most nights of my life, most nights, not all, a party with carbs and possibly alcohol, depending on if it's a weekday or weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. So, I could always cut carbs for a few days if I want to lose some water, right? Nobody gives a fuck how much you can bench besides other dudes. Nobody cares how big you are besides other dudes. No. But if you like that shit, if that's your shit, then do it. If you want to be so massive you can't fit through doorways, then do it. And we talked about this the other night, but most dudes just want to have a certain body to impress chicks. And they're not really that impressed. Like, you want to get fit for yourself? Awesome. Awesome. You want to look better for chicks? That's cool too. Don't get me wrong. But, like, if you want to stay away from all that is delicious and fun, meaning carbs and alcohol, and good food, because you think you're going to impress chicks, you're not living. You're not even seeing the chicks. The chicks are out having fun with carbs and alcohol. Sure. You're seeing, thank you, Cody. Again, thank you. The whole point is to bang the chicks. You would think, which will happen. No. Being jacked or getting abs does not translate to banging chicks. It actually translates to banging less chicks. if you're somebody who's like living in the gym, right? You know damn right there are shorties who are strictly into muscles only. No, there's not. There's really not. The ones who don't go out and eat grilled chicken out of Tupperware, yeah, a lot of them, but that's about it. And who wants to chill with a chick who doesn't like to get drunk and eat pizza? No, they are getting defensive because it's true. Yo, that dude doesn't get laid. He does not get fucking laid. We just found him. You're a competitive eater from England. You love my mukbangs. Thank you, Kyle. Right? It's so funny, it's so funny how, is this guy one of those gyms solely for chicks? Yo, look, I don't have much muscle. I can outgame the fucking most massive dude in the gym. Guaranteed. You don't like hanging out with chicks who will get drunk and eat pizza. Well, more for the people who do. See, this is why we need bro dieters, right? Chicks love big dudes. Yeah, he thinks chicks love big shredded dudes. This guy's probably been spending $100. I don't know how much steroids cost. $400 a month, $500 a month on steroids. Fucking eating out of Tupperware. In his head, the chicks are all about him. Nobody's touched his PP since he started. So, but we need people, bro dieters. Now, I'm not single, but the single guys need bro dieters because it just takes them out of play. It takes 20% of the dudes out of the play. 20% of dudes are not going to bars. They're not going to parties. They're not going to places where chicks go. And when they do go, they don't know how to talk to them. So it leaves more chicks for everybody else. So they're doing you guys a favor. When you guys see a dude who's super about his body, super posing and don't get me wrong, I flex, but I'm bloated at times. I look like shit at times. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But when you see a dude who's super obsessed with his body to the point where when he couldn't do that, if he looks like me, he won't go shirtless. He won't go to the beach. Yo, that dude's a little bit bloated. He didn't go to the beach, and then you're gonna meet that chick at the beach. It takes him out of fucking play. So let people do it. And yes, there are chicks who are super into that thing, and those chicks are out of play too. In general, super fit chick, completely obsessed with her body, does not eat anything tasty. They can have them. That wasn't me farting. That was my sink, by the way. If you're asking me that question, Ryan wants to know if it's necessary to go to college to be successful. I think you should follow Gary Vaynerchuk. I think you should follow Gary V, and I'll tell you why. Because it depends what you're going to do in life. Right now, right now at the college age, you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna do. I went to college for mechanical engineering and then changed my major 5 times and did not graduate. Ended up dropping out. And I'm successful. I'm completely fine with that. But some people want to go to college to delay real life, right? Some people want to go to college because they graduate high school, right? And once they graduate high school, they're just like, oh my God, do I go into the real world or delay it 4 years? Do I go into the real world or delay it for fucking 4 years? Awesome, becoming the best version. And it's like, all right, I'll just go to college and party and do whatever, do homework and delay it for 4 years. And I'm not even saying you still can't be successful at that point, but like, you need to think about, is that like really why you're going? It's just because it's what people do. And it depends who's footing the bill too. Like it depends. The sink part is coming. The sink part is coming within another 5 days and it's just dripping and making noises. So bear with me. It's been like this, right? Blake Horton fan page. You're about to get blocked. Blake Horton fan page, you gotta fucking stop commenting so much because you're getting annoying. So, I think if you're going to college just because it's what you do, right? And you don't really know why, because like that's what society does. Oh, I'm gonna get married at 30 and get a house with 2.5 kids and a white picket fence because that's what people do. No, if you meet the love of your life and freaking get married and have kids, but just to do it just because that's what society says you do, I don't know. So, now you work, but you feel like so you went to community college for a year, now you work, but you feel like you're wasting your life. Well, what do you want to be as of right now, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because I'm 36 years old. When I was 18, I never said, I want to friggin' eat sandwiches shirtless on the internet in a bow tie, these massive meals, which are super unhealthy but look healthy, and teach people how to do my diet and succeed too. Like, I never thought, like, I couldn't have come up with that, no matter what. So, I've worked in a lot of arenas and there's never been a job or career I was looking for where a degree was required. And that's just me personally. I mean, maybe you want to, if you're going to go into like a technical industry, you might want to go to technical school, something specialized in that thing. And experience is huge too. As of now, you will get hired with experience. If you find somebody to let you work somewhere and you build experience, you will get hired before the college graduate with no experience. Absolutely. I'm not saying go, I'm not saying don't go, because you can go to college, graduate with a degree, right? And go get your fucking dream job. And you may love it, you may hate it. At that point, you really don't know, because I've met so many people who are miserable at their dream job, right? So it's like, do you know what you want to do? And I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I wasn't about to spend more money. I was also making a ton of money. I was working my ass off. as I told you guys, I was making a ton of money when I was like 21, 22, and it was really hard to continue at that point school when I'm making a ton of fucking money and didn't know what I wanted to do college-wise, had no direction. So at the time, I thought it was a really stupid decision. And as life went on, I worked in sales, and the industry I was in sales, you did not need a college degree for any company besides Xerox University. I worked for Canon dealer. I worked for Konica Minolta dealers. I worked for a lot of, like, Xerox University was the only direct manufacturer. What's up, DJ Mello? That you needed a college degree for, so. And sales is fucking tough. Sales is tough. Hey, you want to be a doctor? Awesome. Like, look, making good money and doing something you enjoy are two different things. It's hard to do both. Like, it's easy to make good money doing something you hate. And it's easy to do something you love, making shit money. Right? But getting both, that's fucking difficult. That's fucking difficult. So, the only thing that interests you in sports, that or you thought about opening a restaurant? Well, opening a restaurant, you know you'd have to be there like 24/7. That's your life. If you open a restaurant, you have to be there. No, great drink. Sales is great. I'm just saying it's fucking tough. Oh, but East Village Pizza, I fully appreciate it. It took me a while. And like, Frank, East Village Pizza, he's killing it. He loves what he does. Like, if you watch his lives, he's so passionate about his business. He's going live more than like any other restaurant owner. No, I'm just saying don't go into sales thinking you're gonna do really well. Sales will prepare you. And when I went into sales, my boss told me this. When I went to sales, my boss said, whatever you do, if you stay in sales, if you stay at this company, whatever you decide to do in life, this is going to help prepare you. And he was right. Absolutely right. Going into sales will prepare you for anything you want to do. Anything you fucking want to do. Because it makes you step out of your comfort zone. You got to learn to talk to people. Whether it's in person, outside sales, inside sales, you still got to learn to talk to people. I did both. And there's some type of sales connected in like everything you friggin' do. Everything. Like, go full circle back to these guys at the gym who get friggin' super jacked and shredded and don't know how to talk to a female or say hello. If they were in outside sales, they'd have a much better chance. They'd have a much better opportunity at talking to a female, right? In the gym or outside of the gym, right? So, happy birthday, Gigi. Gigi from the Blake Diet. Gigi from the Blake Diet turned 30 yesterday. Somebody asked me what I think about multi-level marketing, like these shake diets where you buy this. All right, I forget what your name was. You were the one who asked me about multi-level marketing, and you said you saw me on Dr. Oz. I inspired you to start fasting, and you were asking about these shake diets, which I'm not going to name names, but you basically pay like $200, $300 for some bullshit starter pack, which is trash. And then they give it to you and you're supposed to take it, but then they want you to sell it to other people. They want you to sell it to all your friends and family. They want you to piss off all your friends and family by annoying them to try this thing and get them to spend $300. And then they want your friends and family to piss off their friends and extended family. And it continues and continues. And obviously, as a social media influencer, I've been offered these opportunities to take these trash shakes for free and fucking hawk them on the internet and get a bunch of people to do this, right? So, I'm not going to do it. I'm not a sellout. To the person who asked, somebody just asked if I've been able to quit my day job since I became Blake 201. Yes, I work for myself, owner of the Blake Diet. So you took my advice on a gym girl and it worked. Awesome. There you go. What's up, Sal? Happy birthday again to Gigi from the Blake Diet who just turned 30. No, I'm not going to sell out and do some bullshit multi-level marketing where I make a bunch of people who don't know any better spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on some bullshit and then have them piss off their friends and family as well. Hell no. Yes, I was able to quit my day job. What else are we going? How many years of genuine work gym did it take? Told you to approach her and ended up piping her so hard. All right, awesome. Awesome, Durrani. Hey. See, what you're asking me is the wrong question. Somebody asked, how many years did I have to go to the gym to be able to maintain on 1 or 2 days a week? What you should be asking me is how many years do you have to go to the gym to look like what you want to look like, and I need to know what that is like, and to maintain it once or twice a week. Because that's like, it's so random. Once you get to where you're at, you can maintain it 1 or twice. Once you get to where you want to be, you can maintain it 1 or twice a week if your diet's right. I appreciate it, Ryan. Appreciate it. All right. I have no idea what advice I gave him on approaching a girl at the gym. Durrani, what advice did I give you on approaching a girl at the gym? Now we want to know. I don't remember. I give people advice all the time. What's up, Singapore? Dorito egg, no, these are, well, that's what it looks like. So, actually, I am putting Doritos on these, but these are, do I want children? I don't know. I don't know if I want children. Here's the thing. I'm doing what I love. I work 12 to 14 hours a day doing what I love. Right? Working 12 to 14 hours a day doing what I love. Me personally, cannot raise a child. I'd never be able to see a child. I'm not done. I'm not done with the Blake diet. It needs a lot of work and there's a lot of stuff coming to it. It's going well, but I want to make it the best fucking thing ever. It's already the best diet ever, but I want to expand it to make it like the best fucking thing ever. Right? More than a diet, more than a lifestyle. I told you, Durrani, I told you don't go to a girl and ask her how many more sets she has left. And that's what he did, and it worked. I literally told him, don't go to a girl at the gym and be like, how many more sets do you have left? Right? In your opinion, Rosenberg, I'm glad nobody values your opinion. He said if a woman is 30 and doesn't have kids, she's a defect. Well, there's a reason nobody values his opinion. No, absolutely. So the point is where I was going with this was I'm not done building up the Blake diet and adding new and different things. It's a small team. It's going to be a bigger team this time next year. I would hope. And that's my plan. Then there's other businesses I want to open. I obviously want to own some restaurants and I don't know, possibly some food trucks. A bunch of random shit. I want to own a bunch of shit, right? So Jenny's part of the brand. Jenny works her ass off too. Look, it's not the right time to have a kid. Like, yes, I'm 36 years old and things are happening later than, hey, I would have loved things to happen like that at friggin' 18, but I would have fucked it all up at 18. $25. I would have fucked it all up at 25. So, right now's the right time. I'm not doing anything that's going to make me lose focus of building my business because I fucking live for that shit, right? I live for helping others. I live for building my brand. I live to come out here and stream at night for an hour a day. Talk to these guys before that and after that. And it's a lot of fucking work. So, it's like, if you ask me, do I want kids? What you're asking me is, are you willing to take several hours away from, several hours that you don't have right now, away from your goals to have a kid instead? That's what you're asking. Really? So, in that case, the answer is no. Like, I don't watch TV. I don't spend any leisure time like chilling. There's not one moment, and I'm great with kids, don't get me wrong. There's not one moment in any day that I'm bored. I'm never fucking bored. There's always more and more shit piling up for me to do. Always. I'm just super driven. You're talking to somebody who is really lazy. I was really lazy in my mid-20s, right? I was really lazy in my mid-20s, right? And I am so fucking ambitious in my mid-30s. It's fucking awesome. I can't. I love it. Like, I fucking love it. So, right now, I wanted to see what the next few years brings. Because nothing is going to get in the way of what I have going. I didn't sleep for friggin' 4 years to quit my job and do this. No, hell no. I appreciate it, Frank. Yeah, no, it's a huge commitment. So we'll see, but right now it's not even a conversation, right? Appreciate it, Lisette. Appreciate it. What's good, Callahan? So that's funny. He did what I told the girl. I told him, don't approach a girl at the gym. The girl probably liked him for whatever. So how do I read comments from that far away? I got some big screens. Sparked up a conversation. No, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, Nevin. These are all subjects where, you should do whatever you want. This is the way I navigate through life and do things. This is why I'm sitting right here right now. When I look at things and decisions, big decisions, I'm just like, because you're going to regret it. You're going to regret anything. Like, when you have to make a decision, you're going to wonder what would have happened if. And there may be some, little regret on each side or a lot, right? So, it's like, if I have kids, and this is just an example, there's many examples, and my business does not go as well, or maybe my business does, but I don't get any bigger or become much more successful the way I want it to be. Am I happy with that decision? Am I happy with that decision? Or am I going to wonder what would have happened if I didn't? Because you're always going to wonder what would have happened if you didn't, right? And then it's, if I don't, and I don't have kids, am I going to regret that? And the way I look at that decision is on this side, I will regret not having kids much less than I may regret giving up an opportunity right now to have kids. So, the thing was, and I did this I thought about this when I was working on my Instagram, and I was thinking about quitting so many times. There's so much, right? Doing these videos, so much shit going on, right? So much shit going on, not sleeping, so tired all the time. I should just quit. It's not growing. I don't know. I should just throw in a towel, right? Everybody goes through that at times, right? But I stuck with it. Because it was this. If I quit pushing my Instagram, this is going back years ago, and I make $200K a year, if I quit pushing my Instagram to make 200K a year, or if I push my Instagram and stay broke for 10 years, I'm like, which one is gonna bother me more? I'm like, it would bother me more to make 200, to have quit Instagram and social media and made 200K a year doing a job I didn't want to do. And it would always have burned me inside. Like, what would have happened if I didn't stop? What would have happened if I just kept pushing, right? And I stayed broke for years, right? I'm like, fuck it. There's no fucking way. I put too much time and work into this right now. There's no fucking way. For anything, I would trade that for money, right? Appreciate it, Callahan's. Callahan's, another restaurant who fucking lives for his business. East Village Pizza, Frank lives for his business. Callahan's, Dan, he fucking lives for his business. Eat, no pun intended, breathe, sleep their fucking business. Super fucking driven people. Yes, I know some martial arts. So, what the hell are we talking about? I would choose broke and doing what the hell I want to do over like well-to-do and wondering what would have happened if I didn't quit the thing I really wanted to do. Like, wondering what would happen if I didn't quit the thing I really wanted to do, right? So, what I'm saying is, guys, I don't like regrets, and I like dealing with the least amount of regrets. So when you're looking at anything, when you're looking at any major decision, it's like, what am I going to regret less? Or possibly not at all. Like, if this thing works out, am I gonna if this thing is guaranteed, am I gonna regret the unguaranteed thing? What should you cut out of your diet? Calories. Calories. And to the person who just said they are obese, what fasting regimen? I recommend the Blake diet because it's the most flexible program and you learn fasting the right way and to be able to enjoy life. I recommend the Blake diet. And if you don't want to do the Blake diet, I fully understand. Do somebody else's, but mine's the fucking best. Mine is the best. Jenny doesn't know she wants kids either. If Jenny wanted kids, it would be something to consider more because, hey, I can't do it right now. I'm building businesses, but you could raise my kid and but she doesn't know if she wants kids either right now. That's what I'm saying, Ortega. I'm not saying it's the best, you could just say it. I'm saying it's the best because you're watching me eat a shitload of Taylor ham, egg and cheese sandwiches with freaking Doritos and syrup and ketchup. And I'm healthy. Oh, Callahan's, that party would be fucking lit. There's gonna be a bunch of lit shit going on regardless, right? Wait, Durrani landed a cougar? Durrani landed a cougar? Did I miss this? So I'm walking down. You're walking down the street and you're in prison. Sorry guys, I had to report that comment to the guy who was walking down the street in prison. Wait, that makes sense. Alright, so this is what happened. Time out. He said he nailed the chick at the gym with my idea that I told him don't do that. I told him it's not gonna work. But we didn't think, oh, what if you go up to a cougar in the gym who's just looking for a cub to nail? I didn't even think about that. I thought like if you're approaching a chick around your age, you know, he approached a cougar, he could have said fucking anything. He could have been like, I'm a doctor. And she'd be like, oh, do you want to examine me? Whatever. He could have said anything. So, that makes fucking sense. That makes fucking sense.